Hey, this is Dennis with Kinetics, and you're taking a look at our 2011 Ford F250. It's a diesel 4x4, it's the 6.7. We purchased this truck about a week ago from a dealer out in El Paso, Texas. It was a trade-in to a new car dealer, and so we picked it up there. According to the Carfax, if you want to see the whole Carfax, it's in the ad. It looks like it's lived in El Paso all of its life, so low on rust. We'll take a look underneath it here in a second. But right now I'm just gonna go around it. I'm gonna show you what's going on with it. First, we're gonna go around the whole exterior, take a look at it. We'll get into the interior, and then we'll take it out for a drive. We'll probably take it on the freeway because as you notice, I'm not Roger, the normal video person, and I tend to be a little bit quicker with these. So we can take it out on the freeway and you can actually hear it go, see how it drives. As you can see, we've got some small dents there, nothing bad. This was obviously painted here. This is we're selling as an XL. It's got windows and locks, but for whatever reason, the previous owner decided it'd be a good idea to paint that. Not a bad job, though. It actually looks pretty decent. You can see we've got new tires on it. Tailgate's got a little bit of stuff going on here. You can see little chinks out of it. Nothing too bad. Pretty normal, really, for a work truck. For a work truck, actually, the truck's quite clean. There's a couple dents that are hard to see. I tried to take pictures of them here, and there's one in this door. Let's see if I can find it for you. There you go. So right there. It's hard to see it straight on. You kind of have to get to the side of it. And then, obviously, the factory paint here is getting screwed up a little bit. I'm sorry, the aftermarket paint. Factory paint there, a little scratched. Obviously, it's got an aftermarket front bumper. The front bumpers, of course, if you want the airbags to work correctly, you've got to replace it and put a factory bumper back on. If you're in the parking lot, or just driving down the road, you will clearly win the war with that bumper, but you may not have airbags that work. So if you want those to work, you got to fix that. But otherwise, works pretty well. You can see the hood, good shape. So we'll take a quick look underneath it. Here you can see really no rust, nothing going on. You can also see from the pictures of the undercarriage too. So if you go to the ads or the picture ads, you can see what's going on a little bit better. All right, we'll start it up here. You'll get a cold start look at it. Oh, I did forget to tell you, we did two things to it. We have a new wastegate solenoid, and the tire pressure monitors are not working. They don't have them in the tires. So we're gonna leave that up to you. If that's a big deal to you, you can always replace that. If not, that's fine too. But we figure we've done them without tire pressure monitors for decades, and you can probably keep doing them without here. So there you go, you can see that's cold start. You can see, I always like to show cold start and see if there's any smoke coming out. And you can see everything's clean. So we'll go over here, open up the hood. This will be kind of hard with the bumper, but there we go. We'll take a look at the blow-by. Obviously, the better test for blow-by is when the engine's fully warm, but when we're in here and it's fully warm, it's real hard to get our hands on it. So, let's see if I can just let you look. Oh, we've got an aftermarket air filter, of course, too. Okay, Roger normally goes through the Carfax, but I have it linked in the ad, so if you want to take a look at the Carfax, just click on the link in the ad. Kelly Blue Book, this one is, so you can see it's 2011 F250 XL, and we've got the mileage in there, 117,000. The market range is 19 to 24, and I checked actually on a couple of the sites, and that's pretty much what you're seeing this truck around. So I don't know quite where I'm going to price it yet, but it's definitely going to be in the lower end of that. And you know, we're real big into making sure you get a good buy out of this thing. So you know, if the customers aren't making a good buy, it means you're not coming back. So you know, we don't try to make as much as we can off these things and just move them. So let's go around the interior real quick. You can see we've got a couple little patches here, but it's a work truck, so I'm not going to be too into the interior aesthetics. Just going to quickly hit them here. Let's see these guys. A few kind of scratches down there. It does have the aftermarket radio. It's not a navigation system though. It does have a little USB dongle thing over here for that, and then it's got yeah, it looks like a USB connector in there. I haven't actually tried it to see if this guy works, but I sure assume it does. The problem is we can get 10, 20, 30 minutes into this thing, tell you it doesn't work, and then we just don't know the system, and then it does work, and who knows. Let's see, so we'll check the windows. There goes the windows. Up. Locks. Power mirrors. Let me turn the AC down so you can hear me. All right, mirrors. Down, up, down, out. Back over here. Up, down, in, and there you go. And then obviously we've got this guy connection, so it's got all Bluetooth in it. So I guess if that stuff works or doesn't work, it doesn't really matter because it has all the Bluetooth through it. So anyway, let's done all that good stuff. Let's check the four-wheel drive. So we'll put it in neutral first. Okay, and then you get the traction control light on. That's normal on low. Good. Go to high. Okay, perfect. And now we can, whoops, we'll take it for a ride. So I'll do it in a little bit different order. Roger normally does this kind of stuff at the end, but because I want to take this on the highway and show you how it drives there, that's where I'll save the real mechanical stuff for. So anyway, if you're trying to purchase this, well, I didn't put my seatbelt on. See, that's why we let Roger do it, but he's on vacation because he's a bum and you're getting real dizzy right now. Sorry. Okay, back to my Roger's a bum. He's living life out in San Diego, so now I get to do videos, and as you can tell, I'm not very good at this. So I'm sure the YouTube comments will be great. If you're watching this on our site, you should head over to YouTube and see our comments on there. Everyone's got an opinion, and they're not afraid to let it rip. We get a good kick out of it, so if you've got a funny one-liner, let us have it. But anyway, if you're looking to buy this truck, it's real easy. We've got an online buying system. It's an online negotiation system. It takes about 5 minutes normally. We just go back and forth and see if we can get a price. The system totals everything up. You'll get your out-the-door price, less shipping. If you're shipping out of state, we can add that later. Just ask us and we'll go, we'll get you a quote on that, and then we can add it to the deal after the fact. Or if you're local, it won't include the Arizona registration. We'll add that after the fact too. But either way, we'll get you all totaled out. You just go through that system. Lately, we've had a lot of people locally, because we've been advertising more locally on Facebook quite a bit. And we're getting this kind of new objection of, you know, I'm not going to even make you an offer until I see it. I got to see the truck to make an offer. Which I got to tell you, it's just ridiculous, because it puts you right into where the dealers want you to. The dealer scam is to get you to spend hours and hours and hours with the truck and just waste as much time as they possibly can with you. And then at the end, they know that you'll pay more for it because you've invested so much time with the vehicle. We're not about that. We want your time saved. We want no nonsense. We hate nonsense. And so we just do it all up front. You just take us at our word that this is what it is, and we negotiate on that basis. You know, and then afterwards, if you think that I'm somehow George Lucas and I'm making all this stuff up, and you know, I'm just trying to scam you for, you know, $20,000, then you can come out, check it out, and you know, run to your heart's content. You can take it to a mechanic. We actually love the mechanic, because then if something happens, you know, it's really the mechanic's fault, it's your expert's fault. So we strongly encourage you to get them inspected. But yeah, just whatever you do, if you buy from us, if you don't buy from us, please, please, please negotiate it before you show up at the dealer. Most of them won't even talk to you, frankly. Most will say, no, you got to come out here and see it. How do you even know what you're buying? But just assume that it's a great car and negotiate it as a great car before you even show up. Because if you end up there and you don't have a price already done, you're in for it. You know, we could do that here. We could just say, yeah, you know, you got to show up, and then we'll waste all of your time and we'll get more money out of you. But it's just not how I want to buy a car. I've never bought a car like that. And so I don't want the customers to buy a car like that. So, you know, people say they're looking out for you and they're really there just trying to scam you. We're really looking out for you here. So do it that way. Go through our online system. It's really great. You can sign documents online, and really do the entire thing online. Obviously, if you're in Arizona, you'll probably show up to pick it up, because that's the most efficient way. But if you're out of state, you can get all the paperwork done. Title shows up, and take it to your DMV, and you're good to go. So I'm just about to hop on the highway here. We're all finally shut up, and let you see it. Oh, looks like I gotta go the wrong direction. Oh well. Boy, these 6.7s have a lot of pickup. They're fun trucks to drive. Okay, so I'll punch it out here. I'll let it shift through a few gears, and you can see how it goes. Running beautifully, and obviously with the new tires, it feels great up at speed, going 55, 60 right now. Super easy truck to drive. If you're one of our, 6.0 buyers, especially a 7.3 buyer, people love the 7.3 because it's so reliable. But a Honda Civic's reliable too. They just don't make any power. It's easy to be reliable when you don't make any power. These trucks, these 6.7s, just make an incredible amount of power and drive really well and are reliable. So I'm a huge fan of these things. So if you're looking for a diesel truck to go to work or tow things, great decision here. But this is our time of tough love. This is when we give you the, yeah, but it's still a used car speech. So yeah, all those things are true, but unfortunately this is still a used car. And used cars do what used cars do, which is break. If you're buying from a dealership that calls themselves Dependable Auto, don't trust them. There's a local dealer here called Dependable Auto. They're being sued by the state for fraudulent practices. We just shoot you straight. Ford has billions of dollars. They have MIT engineers. They have hundreds of years of know-how. They built it. And you know what they'll do if this truck breaks? Tell you to pound sand. They won't stand behind it. So the idea that we could somehow stand behind it, a truck with 100 and some thousand miles, you know what? I didn't show you that, did I? Ah, shoot. Let me see. There we go. There we go, there's the miles. Sorry about that. It's because that low tire thing was on. But a truck with 117,000 miles, I don't know if it's gonna break tomorrow. I don't know if it's gonna break in 5 years. If I had to place money, I'd say it's gonna break in 5 years. But I just don't know. And the maker really doesn't know, because if they could give it a 200,000 mile warranty and sell this thing for 150,000, they would. But they can't, because they don't know what's about to happen to it. And we're some guys in Tucson, Arizona, next to trailer parks. We definitely don't know. We do our best. We go through it. We know diesels well. We give you all this information, all the pictures, all the video, the inspection report. We do things that nobody else does. But at the end of the day, we just don't know. So if it breaks when you get it, you're gonna have to pay for it. We can't have 100,000 mile trucks coming back with issues. That's just not how it works. It's not how Ford does it. So it's unfortunately not how we can do it. All we can do is tell you everything that we know, be completely honest with you, and set your expectations correctly, which is what I'm just doing here. Just letting you know that, if there's a problem with it, fix it. You're gonna save a ton of money buying through us, you know, because we do the negotiation up front. We do the, you know, all this test drive. We keep our inventory, we keep our overhead low. And that's just, you know, kind of how we roll. It's how I want to buy, so that's how I sell. And we hope that resonates with you, and that works for you. Let's see, hold on. Roger's really good at driving and then thinking at the same time about what he's going to say next. Me, I'm just rambling. So I will stop the rambling and let you get on with your day. But if you have any questions, please hit the little chat button. Normally I'm the one that answers. Give me your question, I'll get back to you. And that's it, we really appreciate it. We're actually about to go through a rebrand. So keep your eyes on the website. We're gonna change our name, we're gonna change the whole look, and you'll get a bunch of new great stuff with the website. You'll love it. You know, new photo galleries, new ways to look at the pictures, just things to make it more efficient for you, so that you can quickly get in and out of a vehicle and figure out if that's the one for you. So we're looking forward to it. You can sign up for our email list right on the website. You get notified when a new vehicle comes on, and it's one click to unsubscribe. We obviously don't give your information to anybody, so that's a great thing to do too. But greatly appreciate you watching it, and hopefully this is the right one for you. Let us know. Thanks.